What's going on with y'all? It's your boy Laying Out Loud, man. In today's video, we're going to be talking about how I joined the CIA and how I became a CIA special agent. But first, we're going to look at this quick clip from April 10th, the news. Let's watch this.
This Friday morning, I'm Joe Fryer.
And I'm Savannah Teller. There's a little good news. It's Friday. We're going to begin this hour with the latest out of the Middle East ahead of peace talks expected between the U.S. and Iran and Pakistan this weekend.
President Trump is accusing Iran of violating the two-week ceasefire, saying the country did a very poor job of opening that critical Strait of Hormuz. Oil prices are once again climbing, with only a handful of ships passing through the waterway since the U.S., Israel, and Iran struck that ceasefire deal earlier this week. Now, Israel and the Iranian-backed militant group Hezbollah exchanged new strikes overnight. Already this week, massive Israeli attacks on Lebanon have threatened the shaky ceasefire deal. Israel says it has planned direct talks with Lebanon, but the Lebanese government has yet to respond. We have correspondents over.
All right. So you can see that says April 10th right there. So there's no confusion, right? Because I'm not going to lie to some people out there who are saying, oh, he's not really filming this on this date. He's not really doing that. I understand that there's going to be speculation in multiple different forms of speculation. People saying, oh, he's not really filming this on that day. He's not really filming this on this date. Yeah, I am, guys. Yeah, I am. But let's get into the real nitty gritty of this video. So I started my career in the CIA in 2022, and between 2022 and 2023 time frame. That's when I sent in my resume to the MyLink portal on CIA.gov. And once I sent that in, it took them roughly 1 month to, I think, 1 month and 2 weeks time frame. It took them to respond, to reply back to me. And guys, usually it takes them 45 days. It took them about 43, 44 days to get back to me. So after the initial application and me submitting my resume, they did actually contact me and they set up an interview. I did have a phone interview and a virtual interview that I took. I also did a medical and psychological evaluation, multiple evaluations actually, and I also did a full scope polygraph examination, which is basically when they sit you down in a chair and they study you to see if you're lying about what you answer. They ask you questions about your life, your lifestyle, what you did in your past, if you have ever affiliated yourself with any bad things. They ask you about all types of stuff. And guys, I passed it. I passed it with flying colors. I passed it the first time through because I don't lie. So, and I also want y'all to know that after that polygraph, there was an extensive background check. So for any of you guys who are thinking about joining the CIA, just know that you're going to have to take a very extensive background check with extreme discretion. All right. After that, right before my final clearance, I did what's known as the background check. And after the background check, I got my conditional offer of employment. So a COE is what it's called. A conditional offer of employment is basically what you get before your final clearance and before you actually join. So that's what I got. And guys, I want you guys to understand, if I was not who I am claiming to be, then why is the numerology lining up the way that it is? Okay? Why is it lining up? All right. Why is it lining up? 616? Because I know y'all know about papyrus. I know some of y'all are Bible scholars and you know about papyrus and how it's the numerology is supposed to be 616, right? It lines up like that, guys. It lines up like that as well. Okay? But I just want you guys to understand, there's nobody out here. Okay? Except the birds. The birds. Okay? But yes, guys, and it took me a minute to realize why I joined. But deep down, I knew I wanted newer horizons for myself. I wanted a better lifestyle, a better perspective. And that's truly why I joined, guys. But essentially, I'm not a bad person or anything. I just want you guys to know that I joined for a specific reason, a specific purpose, which was for a better perspective. And I got that. I got it. But I just want you to see. Oops, there's a bee out here. Oh, there's two bees out here. Whoops. 304. Two bees out here. I don't want to get stung, guys. 304. So yeah, I almost got stung by two bees just now. I gotta be careful. But yeah, you guys, I've been doing this for a minute, and it's fun being an agent, but I have to blow my cover. I have to blow my cover so you guys can understand that I am actually the entity that I claim to be. That I'm actually the entity who I say that I am. That's the only way that you'll understand the gravity of the situation. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. And I want you guys to know that I went through a lot of BS in my life before I became an agent. And after I became an agent, what I realized was that there's a lot of people out there who have no idea what's really happening in society. They have no idea that people are dumbing themselves down going to church. Dumbing themselves down going to church, guys. And it's sad because the pastor's taking the money and he's running away with it. This is about the pastors, guys. What are your pastors doing? What are y'all's pastors doing? It's sad, okay? It's really sad because when I look at a situation like this and I see nobody here, the only real people that I get that pull up here is the mailman or the mailwoman. That's really it. And they come right up here. Let me show you real quick. They walk from right down here. They walk from down there to right here. Put my mail right there. Put my mail right up in there. And that's what they do. But no, I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what else to tell you. But if you wait and you stay patient, you'll see happen. If you just wait and you stay patient, you'll see great things happen. And that's all I gotta say. That's all I can really tell you right now. Because we're in a sticky situation now where everything is at a standstill. So now we literally have to wait for one of these pastors to say something. Because if the pastors don't say anything, we all just gonna be standing still. We all just gonna be at a standstill. What are y'all's pastors doing, bro? What are y'all's pastors doing? Check the numerology in my bio on YouTube. When you go to my YouTube, go to my bio and check the information, all that numerology that's in there. Check it. Double check it, triple check it, so you can see for yourself. Don't just rely on me. Rely on the information that I'm giving you. Okay? Don't just rely on me for the information, but use it to your advantage when I give it to you. Because this is a very important situation we're in. We're in a time where people have no idea what's happening. They can't even see through the disguise. They can't even see through the smoke and mirrors. They can't even see through the BS. Guys, y'all are going to church for no reason right now. A lot of y'all are. And a lot of y'all are going to venues and going to parties and going to all types of establishments, wasting your time, wasting your precious time. And I know some of y'all are enjoying yourselves too, but you got to understand, in a time like this is no time to be playing around with your soul. This is about your soul. Okay? So that's how I became a CIA agent, guys. I applied and the hard work paid off. But I want you guys to understand that even though I'm a CIA special agent and I blew my cover in this video, it doesn't mean that I lose my job or anything. It's just that now the information is out there in the open for y'all to take. Y'all can now have access to the information more than anybody else, because this is really supposed to be on the dark web. This is really supposed to be on the dark web, guys, but it's not. And since it's not on the dark web, that means that anybody can access it now. So we'll see what happens in the next few months, in the next year or so. But double check that numerology in my bio when you get a chance. Double check it. Okay? Because it's important for you guys to know. It's very important. But nobody's here. Nobody's here. 304. You see it right there. You see it right there. Nobody's here. Nobody. Okie dokie. So just so you know. And I sent Pastor Mike Signorelli 2 letters as well. I sent Pastor Mike Signorelli 2 letters in the mail. I sent it to him last month, actually. And still nothing's happened. Still nothing. So I want you guys to understand that this is a very serious matter. And eventually something's going to have to go down. Something's going to have to transpire to where people are going to start showing up here in a little bit. And that's just the fact of the matter, okay? So I appreciate y'all for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. All right? Peace.